Yeah. What's the second thing we wanted to talk about?
Let me go off. So, useless stats. Listen, don't let ESPN, Fox Sports One, and all of those media conglomerates try to finesse you that about what stats matter and what stats don't matter. Because most of the times they'll find any kind of stat that matters, right? Or they'll find any kind of stat and they'll masquerade it as if it does matter. The most recent one was how Luka Doncic passed Michael Jordan up in triple doubles. Phenomenal, whatever. If Michael Jordan ever tried to get a triple double, Michael Jordan didn't try to get triple doubles, and Michael Jordan does not. That was never his MO, right? That's a Magic Johnson thing. So let's compare Luka Doncic and his playing style to Magic Johnson, not Michael Jordan. That does not matter at all. But these kind of places always do this. Whoa, so and so was the first person to do 30 points, 9 rebounds, 6 assists, 1 steal. Why? What? That doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. Like, doesn't matter because if you want to go down that train of a person, oh, that person was the first person to get this amount of points, this amount of steals, this amount of rebounds, this amount of assists, also while shooting 35%. Like, you can do that for almost every game. Like, if a superstar is playing, like, those stats don't matter. In basketball, only specific stats matter. And only specific stats being compared to other people matter, right? Now we have all these. You got to fill up space on first take. You got time. Like that. Who cares, right? But you can't fall prey to the stats that actually don't matter. One stat that has always bothered me that doesn't matter is how they were saying, "Whoa, LeBron James scored this amount of time or this amount of points at a much younger age than Michael Jordan." Duh, one went to college, one didn't. You can't like that's a good comparison if you're making the comparison of somebody else who came out of high school, but you can't do it with Michael Jordan because Michael Jordan was in college. Like, you can't make these comparisons, like the youth comparisons of when a person, they have to be similar when a person came out of the league, when it has to be similar between two people who came into the league approximately at the same time, and that always happens. But when you bring up Michael Jordan's name, people always want to compare these stats to Michael Jordan's stats, even if it's stats that Michael Jordan didn't care about. And Michael Jordan wasn't going for these triple doubles. Michael Jordan, oh my gosh, he scored this many amount of points quicker than Kareem did. Yeah, Kareem's in college for 4 years. What are you talking about? You can't make the comparison. But these are the kind of stats that don't matter. And all in ESPN, Fox Sports, whoever it is, the Ringer, they always come up with stats that actually, at the end of the day, if you're playing basketball, don't matter whatsoever. Unless you're in Jeopardy one day. But most of us won't be. R.I.P. Alex Trebek.
I mean, in fairness, Jeopardy doesn't even keep up with that stuff. But like a lot of it doesn't matter. I think it's interesting to talk about for like it helps on slow news days, I guess. Like so and so is only the second person to do this since the last like Hall of Famer who did it in like 3 years ago or something.
Yeah. Like, some stats are fun. So somebody's like, oh, LeBron passed up this person in scoring. LeBron passed up that person in scoring. That stuff's fun because they both made it to the NBA. Okay, you pass this person with scoring, pass this person rebounds, assists, whatever. That kind of stuff matters. But when they start getting way more minute than that, that's when stats start to get skewed about, do those matter or do those not matter? You know what I mean? And LeBron James has finally made it to the point to where he's doing stats or he's accomplishing stats that like matter. But most stats don't matter when you carry LeBron James to him because LeBron James' like situation was so much more different than everybody else. You know what I mean? Michael Jordan, like Michael Jordan had a broken foot. He went to college. Like he missed a whole year where he's in the NBA. LeBron James just never got hurt. He never got hurt. He came out of high school. So of course his stuff's gonna go faster. Is he accomplished it? Yes. But of course stuff's gonna be faster. He's gonna be younger. LeBron James, the youngest player to do this. No duh. No duh. But let's have some stats that are comparable to other people who just happen to go to college. Like that's like a lot of these stats don't matter, and you just see them every day, and it frustrates me.
Well, like in fairness, I, in fairness, I think that's a bit more about like keeping track of obscure, like super obscure records for some reason
Yeah,
than like
tell me,
it
just keep
being.
track. Don't tell me about them.
I really expected the history dude to, like things like
Listen, unfortunately, it's this. This is a phenomenal up and coming player. We're going to find an obscure stat to just put out there so we can talk about them. That's what it is. Like, oh, you want to talk about Luka Doncic? Well, it's Tuesday. What did Luka Doncic get last night? Luka Doncic was the first person to get 30, 15, and one steal with one rebound in the first so-and-so minutes of the... What? Like, but they want to figure out... They want to bring to light some random stats they can talk about these certain individuals. So, like, yeah, for the record books, these obscure stats, they matter. Not record books, but like for the historical documents, I guess, whatever. These records matter. I don't care. Don't tell me. Don't have a headline that says these things as if they do matter. Put them in the record books and find something else interesting to talk about. Like, if you watch basketball, you can watch any basketball game if you're out something interesting to talk about. You'll need to. But that's what happens when you have these analytic people who never hooped before in their lives doing major sports broadcasting.
I don't even think it's the analytics. I ain't gonna let you get on the analytics crowd like that.
I mean,
care about that.
I mean, it's fine.
That is just you need. That's a content need.
Once again, Calvin McGowan. Hope you enjoyed yourself. If you are watching on YouTube, like, share, subscribe, leave something in the comments. You can also listen to us wherever you listen to podcasts. If you made it this far, once again, thank you. I hope you got a lot done of whatever it was you were working on while listening to this. And yeah, enjoy the rest of your day.